Hello, I'm Gary from DreamWorks, and guys, today we have another problem. As usual, these European cars are, boy, pretty soon we're going to need like rocket science to deal with these vehicles. Like, wow! And this one is a whole technology basically. It's a old 3 Passat Turbo 1.8T, and came in on a wrecker. Customer bought it from a guy, and on our inspection, the vehicle seemed to be smoking, have all type of false code. Wow, misfiring false code, transmission false code, driveline false code. I don't even know where to start. And we found out that it needed a turbo. Realized that it was smoking, turbo smoking in the intercooler. There was oil, excessive oil in the intercooler lines and the intercooler. Right, all the pipings right up to the throttle body was covered with oil, and remove the pipings and the intercooler, power wash out the oil and the debris and the parts and the cuttings from the turbo blade, the compressor housing, and then we replace the turbo. We put on a new turbo right here. So new turbo, you just uncover the lines. Then we start the vehicle and realize that the smoke eventually stopped upon replacing the turbo. Then we went on to the other problems with the driveline problems. The vehicle would not move. Sometimes it hesitant to go into gear. We inspect the transmission fluid, realize that water was getting into the transmission fluid. So we realized that the only place water could get in is from the radiator. So we remove the lines from the radiator right here. If you guys can see, remove the lines, block the lines to the radiator. Cut the lines and block it, and install an external cooler. Yeah. Around the lines. Install an external cooler, so we no longer utilize the coolant to cool the transmission, this is Jamaica. So Jamaica is a hot climate in the Caribbean here, and replace it with a liquid air cooler, and we replace the fluid from the transmission, pull down the crankcase on the transmission, the sump on the transmission, clean it out, and replace the transmission oil, and the vehicle drives and shifts okay. Then we move on to the misfiring problems. We did a compression test and realized we was losing compression in number 1 and number 2 cylinders, and we saw that the compression was a little bit low and those 2 cylinders. So we removed the head and replaced the head gasket. We realized that we had two bend valves in those 2 cylinders as well. So we skimmed the head right here. By replace 2 valves here right here. These are the valves replacing. This is the head. We are going to remove this camshaft. We're going to replace this camshaft as well, because the Rudolph key outlet here is damaged. We're going to replace this camshaft. So we got the head skin and machined, nicely done. Clean the head ports with the Dremel tool. Make sure everything is cleaned and nice. Chemical and clean the surfaces. So this is where we're at on this one. So I'm Gary from DreamWorks. Until next time, I'm Gary signing out.